Give it a break now for Mike Lindsey.
Clinton Street Theater, what's going on? Welcome to Unloaded Comedy. Laugh yourself clean. Let's give it up for Sam Miller. Thanks, Sam, for listening. If you're not familiar with the Unloaded Comedy Show, it's a bunch of recovering addicts that are happen to be comics that get together and try to share our experience, strength, and hope through laughter and share the therapeutic values and powers of laughter and comedy. So it's a lot of fun. We've had a couple spots here through Oregon, and we're looking to continue. And we also, for a plug on the corporate side, we also offer a Unloaded Comedy workshop, kind of a comedy 101, where we're sit down with folks that are interested in the comedy and help you learn a little bit about the ins and outs. So without further ado, I think we'll go ahead and get started. I want to thank Clinton Street Theater for having us and for also not serving alcohol tonight. Give them a round of applause for that. So, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So if you guys want to show some appreciation and buy an extra M&M or something, that would be really nice to see that, I'm sure. Also, since they're not serving alcohol, if you came tonight expecting an alcoholic drink, you may qualify for just for a day point and a hug. So if you want to do that, that opportunity as well. So this time I think I'd like to honor the 7th tradition. If you guys want to, nobody's invited for that. I thought I could get a tip or something. So I go to AA and the NA, and you know you know the CA and all these different A's. I tried to think, it's like how many of those A's are covered? We got the AA. I don't think there's a DA that I know of. CA. I never had to talk to the DA, so that's good. EA. I think that's if you play too much Madden football. FA. I know about them. FFA, I think that's tied back to the VA, which is da, so that's, you know, I kind of want to stay away from that. There's a GA, I took a risk and went to that meeting one time. There's a HA, there's an HA, that's not a very funny meeting at all. It's pretty dire straits for those folks today, actually. LA, way too many people. MA, then there's an NA, and there's the OA. And one time I went to an SA, just for the TNA, so that's the so hope that didn't trigger anybody. So I'm an only child. I'm left-handed. I'm adopted, and I'm a preacher's kid. If I would have had red hair, I probably would have killed myself. So my dad was a preacher. He was also a hoarder. He would bring people to the Lord on Sundays. And on the rest of the week, you bring home all their shit to our house. So it's worked out pretty well, package deal there. It was confusing. Growing up with a pastor in your house was kind of confusing. You know, you have the band off on Sunday and the man doing whatever else he's doing the rest of the week. Just very confusing. My daughter introduced me to a friend of hers the other day. Her name was Absidy. I thought, oh, that's an interesting name. I've never heard anything like that before. How do you spell that? I say like A-B-C-D. Absidy. Like, what? Are you kidding me? And she showed me the ID and everything. I said, wow. Apparently her parents were watching Wheel of Fortune when she was conceived. Can I buy a vowel? No. No. She's a cute lady. A cute young girl. You see her when she was lowercase. She was really adorable. But apparently Absidy is an acronym for another broken condom. Damn it! We're expected to see her. Do you think bar soap is tired of being associated with unwanted anal sex? Anybody? No? It's all covered in pubes anyway. He's got bigger problems. So he was talking to me the other day about that. My nephew smashed an apple upside a kid's head at school, and he has a new nickname now of Angry Orchard. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. got some time off for school as well. Let's see what else is going on. I've been depressed lately. I've been working with a counselor and trying to figure out on one cool summer what happened with Mr. Lester at Camp Idawana. And yeah, right, it hasn't been going very well. So I've just been basically going down to the bus station and giving away free blowjobs to get my self-respect back. That seems to be working a lot better. I told my friend about it, and he I thought he'd give me a bad time about it, but he actually had a business opportunity for me. I thought, well, that's really good, that's good. So now I'm spending all my time up and down I-5 at the rest areas, and I'm getting 27%, which is unheard of in the industry, so I'm really happy about that. Really happy about that. And it's the only thing I can swallow is my pride. So that's good. While we're here, earthquakes and the size of a man's penis are measured on the same scale. You riveted, I can tell. That's awesome. 1.5, nobody feels a thing. 10.5, someone's getting hurt. I'm going to call it a Richter scale. Here comes the earthquake. I wrote that joke while masturbating to the Weather Channel. There were scattered showers. Oh boy. All right, let's shift gears. So I'm a big guy. I've got a 4X shirt on. I think the 4 means for 4 tablecloths put together. Kind of a weird material. And it's sewn together and it still says no ants allowed, all the different places on my shirt, so it's definitely tablecloth material. So being a big guy, we don't like many things. Like we like cotton candy, but we don't like carnival rides because we can't fit on the ride. But so I think it's kind of evil that they lure us in there with the cotton candy and all, and then we pay for everybody else's rides. We're deathly allergic to wicker furniture. That's something we definitely don't want to be a part of. My girlfriend, she wants to put me on a diet. Her idea is to buy a coffee table and put the plate of food on said coffee table and watch me try to get to the food. So I thought, that's not, like one big sit-up and that's all I'm going to eat and then it'll get down and screw the rest. So I told her, I got a plan. I'm going to come up with an idea of groundbreaking weight loss for the big guys. I'm able to say no to the dope man, but I can't say no to Ronald McDonald. So here's the deal. I'm going to pay $35 a month to the local McDonald's, and I figured that would keep me out of there for a year. Because it seemed to work for the gym that I had this year. I didn't really go in there at all for $35 a month. That was nice. Sure, I could have that back. I love burgers. Let's see what else is going on. I'd like to announce that I am now 32 months clean and sober. Thank you. In unrelated news, it's 32 months since I wet the bed. Thank you. Want to go popping? Thank you. So my last drug of choice was, I was addicted to many things for many years, 30 years plus. And I told you about all the A's I've been into. Crystal meth was my last drug of choice. And I know what you're thinking. He's doing it wrong. It's true. Of course, I'm sweating up here like there's a PO out there right now. It was something else. It took everything from me. It really did. It took my family, my house, my car, my job. I lost 150 pounds. Thank God I found those. I was really happy about that. So there they are. Being in recovery, it teaches us to be grateful. And so I kind of look back on this time in my life, being homeless on the streets for 12 months, getting to camp all over Oregon. That was a lot of fun. So that's a positive. I got some firsts in my life, so many of them I won't go into because it's, is there a PO out there? I'm not sure if there is or not. I got to go on a first date once with a gal, and we actually went dumpster diving for our first date. That was pretty awesome. You know, we're just being kids, we're just homeless romantics. And, you know, and I thought, why not? I'll be homosexual. Let's try it. So I didn't realize that was a thing, but now it's a thing, so that's pretty cool. So I want to give back. That's kind of what I'm getting to. I want to give back. And one of the things I want to do is I put together a committee, and we're going to have the world's first ever crystal meth convention. Just like you've seen all over the brewers and the craft breweries and the marijuana and all that kind of stuff. Let's have a crystal meth convention. So we're gonna have it downtown here at the Oregon Convention Center, and they're really happy to have us. Thousands of meth addicts all around the city. It's gonna be like, is that really any different than any other day? But this day is gonna be special. And so we're gonna have a couple sessions in the morning. The first one's gonna be titled "Don't Steal from Each Other." There's rich people in Lake Oswego. We'll provide maps. And we're kicking around the idea of having a shuttle bus, but the idea of having 100 meth addicts pile off a bus in your neighborhood might resemble a zombie apocalypse, so we're going to be a little leery about that. This first session is sponsored by yourshit.com. Where on Tuesdays you can get 20% off your shit. Pretty excited to have him as a sponsor. The second session we're going to have the founder of tweakers.org. He's going to be doing a lecture on conspiracy theories and humor. It turns out we're really not that important. So this session is going to be sponsored by Tweakaboo. Mini blinds and window coverings. We're really excited to have them on board. They're really big. When bed sheets and towels on your window screen, drug house, call Tweakaboo. You can't see us, but we can see you. So, we're really excited to have them on board. We're going to break for lunch. No need for food vendors. It's going to be really, really smooth planning, I tell you. Afternoon, we'll have a lot of mini sessions. We'll have the series finale of screening of Breaking Bad. So, that'll be fun. We're going to have a BMX 101, how to take one. How to take one apart, repaint it, put it back together, call it your own. Apparently this is going to be a field trip, so people are actually leaving and coming back with actual bikes. It's kind of cool. We're going to have some hazmat training, because let's face it, we've got to keep you and your meth lab safe. Explosions are bad for business, for everybody. It drives prices up and distributions low. We are working on a 401k plan for your dealers, but that's not coming around yet. We got some police protocol to know they're not hiding in your heat events. Popular myth, we're going to break that for sure. It's going to be a great time. You guys should come on down. We'll probably be there all night. And, but we're also going to, admission is anything copper. Little wire, grandma's jewelry, whatever that case may be. So yeah. So I got to wondering why, when we do crystal meth, I don't know how many people out there have done it, but when we do it, we always seem to have these 2 or 3 gals just plop down in the middle of the room, do their makeup. Just for hours, just doing their makeup, and we're doing whatever we're doing. We got important stuff to do, like, we got to find the right size tire for Billy's BMX bike that we just stole. We got to, wash this thing down with, get the oil off of it. There's all kinds of things we got to do. Where are we going to find the car batteries, and how much is, a used drill going to buy us, and all that kind of stuff. We got a lot of things going on. So 4 hours later, we're still doing their makeup. And then, but once they step in the bathroom, all hell breaks loose. Right? They're okay out here, and they go in the bathroom, and they come out, and they look like a burn victim. And they're like, oh my God, what happened? And they're crying, and everything's running everywhere. And I tell that joke, and 9 out of 10 burn victims get really fired up about that. I was like, are you guys really that thin-skinned? I know, right? I know. Get off the grid. Get off. So, all right, I got one more, and then let's see if we can fit everybody here. I got there was a buddy of mine. You know how many friends you get when you open the door to the neighborhood, you know. Had a studio apartment, had 17 people in there, just stealing my shit for hours. This guy, he's doing heroin, and I was a crystal meth guy, as you can tell. And I didn't really ever do the heroin, but he liked it. And I had this big oversized chair, and he'd lay in there, you know, nod off, and his arms would always be up in the air, like rigid, like you'd come, you know, just be like this. Both arms like this, like you scored a touchdown. And so we go doing our thing and come back, you know, hey, how many car batteries you get? I don't know, how many cell phones you get? I don't know, the other guy in his chair, you know, like this. Every time, I thought it was the funniest thing because I was high on meth. I come running in and I go, hey, I love heroin! Give me an H! H! Give me an E! All right, we'll work on it next time. You know, and so then I come back in, you know, about 2 hours later, he's still sitting there like this. And I go, I love heroin! Give me an H! H! Give me an E! All right, we'll work on it next time. So, he never got it because he was always out. But then I asked the guys, I go, hey, you know, when someone passed out at a party and everybody takes a Dixon out and puts it in front of their face, takes a picture, right? Wouldn't that be funny? And they're like, nah. I go, well, let's do this. Let's take this stick out and put our faces down by it. And everybody's like, what? Hey, I'm Mike Lindsey. I'm really glad you guys came out tonight. We're going to get the show going.